Welcome to a brand new Pokemon video, everybody. Today, I'm going to show you some of my worst investments of 2024 when it comes to Pokemon products. And honestly, I'm going to be real. I don't have a lot to show you. And I'm not saying that as in like oh, I only buy good investments. I don't make good investments 100% of the time. But in a year like 2024, when we've had, this crazy like spike in popularity of Pokemon, it's hard to make a ton of bad investments, especially when you're buying early on in the year, because stuff has just gone up 20-30% in the past 3 months. Literally almost everything has. So that's why I'm saying I don't have a lot. And if this was a normal year, I'd probably have some more, but I got a few things pulled up though that I'm going to share with you guys. My recent video was my best ones, so if you missed that, go check that out if you're interested. Anyways, let's get into it. So starting off here, I have the Dark Powers EX Special Collection with Gengar and Absol. This one, honestly, I only have one of these boxes. It's not like I, went crazy on these. And even when I bought this, I said this is more of a collection buy. I'm a Gengar fan. I like Gengar, and I'm probably gonna pick up whatever, premium collections that come out that have Gengar on it. So that's why I got at least one. But honestly, it's not even doing bad. I paid like $19 for this, like $19.99 or something. And as you can see, Marcus 25. There's one listed for 34, and they aren't really listed at 25. If they are, it's $14.99 shipping. So honestly, my investment is not doing that bad. It is more of a personal collection buy, but just looking back on it, not atrocious. Yeah, I bought in like right around here when they were $20. There's not a lot of listings, but they're going for like 35. However, one reason I always say like stay away from these boxes type of things is because they don't really sell. I mean, look, you're lucky if one sells a day, so they're not really that popular and hard to sell in the future. That's why the second one of the video is the Combined Powers Premium Collection of Lugia, Suicune, and Ho-Oh. This one, I don't know how I swindled myself into buying this one, to be honest with you. How many packs is in here? There's 11 packs in it, so it is kind of jam-packed full of packs. And right now, under $40 is like not a bad price per pack, to be honest with you. That's under $4 a pack, and in the threes. I don't know exactly what's in here. Paradox Rift, probably. It's some earlier Scarlet and Violet sets. It's just, once again, one of these premium collections. You're not really going to be able to sell it, or you can, but it's going to be hard. A lot harder than an Elite Trainer box or a booster box. That's why I included it. I don't remember exactly what I paid for this. I remember these came out and they were like kind of expensive when they came out. I remember seeing them on TikTok for like $50, but they were never really that expensive on TCG Player by the looks of it. I think I paid around 30 something. I probably paid like 35, so this is why it's in the video. Only one of these, but yeah, didn't really need it looking back on it. Next up is Gengar, Trainer Gallery from Lost Origin. Like I said, I didn't make a ton of like terrible purchases. Those boxes are really the only ones that, are out of just not normal. And I did buy a lot of stuff in November, December, so maybe those will turn out being bad, but as of right now, they're not, you know what I'm saying, because there hasn't been enough time. But I bought several of these at the start of the year in like February and January, mainly January. I bought like 5 of these. Like I said, Gengar is my favorite Pokemon, and I just overpaid for them. I'm looking back on these prices, I don't know why I paid this much for them at the time. I think part of it is shipping costs for sure. Like I paid like $3 shipping for the card for some reason, and they were like $2 cards at the time, but I paid $7.08 for one of them, $6.89 for one of them, $6.07 for one of them. If I had paid market price at the time, it'd actually be a pretty dang good investment, because that is, market now. But I've just now broken even on them because I, for some reason, bought them for $6 a piece. So that's why I included it in this video. Good card though. And a lot of them be selling. They're selling a lot of Gengar Trainer Galleries. Next one is Empoleon V from Battle Styles. This one, I just thought, would do a little bit better. I thought it would have a little bit of growth this year, but Battle Styles in general just didn't grow. And I thought Battle Styles, I know it's not a great set, but I thought it would grow a little bit, especially now with the hype of, these other Sword and Shield sets starting to come back again. I thought Battle Styles would get a little bit of a boost, but it's still sitting like 130 a box. The chase cards aren't really sought after either to be purchased, because this one I bought for $29 and it's still $30. So, I'm not in the red. I'm not in the red on anything I've shown so far. Maybe combined powers, it just hasn't moved. And look how few sell. There's like one selling a week. Nobody wants this Empoleon card. I thought it was a cool card. Next up is Pikachu from Lost Origin, the Trainer Gallery card. Another one that I kind of just overpaid for at the time. Looking back on it, I paid $29. It's still $29. And you want to guess when I bought it? Yep, right in here, right in May is when I bought this card for like $29, probably late May. And it went down pretty low amount, honestly, pretty good amount. It went down. It's on the trend back up now though, so that's good. We're back to even with it. We were actually in the red for several months here, but we're pretty much even, up 50% the past year. It's just another one that this is only like a singular card. Same with Empoleon. I don't buy stuff in like, tens, groups of 10. Next one is the Crown Zenith pin collection. I bought a set of 3. I remember specifically buying a set of 3. And let me find what I paid for this. I paid $49.45 for the set of 3. So once again, I'm not in the red. $58 is what the set of 3 is going for. And they're not like, combined. I could individually sell them if I wanted to. I just put this here for the video. Market price $53. However, they're not really there. And actually, there are, just a couple listed at $53. You're looking at almost $60. So I actually did gain on these $10. However, gains are slow. Plus, the set of 3 is not selling. However, I do feel like these are selling a bit more frequently, just individually. That's one. Machamp V is a card that I bought in a PSA 9. And this was more of a personal collection buy. I just wanted a few more of the chase cards in some of these sets. So I picked one up. And at the time, PSA 9 was pretty much the same price as ungraded, which was like $120. It doesn't even have past July. But yeah, at the time it was $120-ish. I think with tax and whatnot, it came out to like $130. Definitely maybe overpaid, but it's something I wanted to add to the collection, so that's kind of my excuse for it. Another card here is Kingambit. I remember buying this one because I do like Kingambit. I think he's a cool evolution of Bisharp, and I wanted this card. However, I paid like double market for some reason. I paid $7 and something for the card, and I think it was because it was a near mint. Finding these near mint. This one's listed at $8, and all these lightly played ones are nowhere near $8. I guess there's some near mint ones, but I paid more because it was from a good quality seller, and it was near mint, so I knew it would be a great condition card. I definitely lost on it because it hasn't moved really in 6 months, and it's been down in the past year. I don't remember when I bought it. Maybe like July. Last one I got pulled up, Mew EX from 151, and not just Mew, but I bought a ton of Japanese 151 singles when I thought that 151 was not really going to get a reprint, especially Japanese. And then I found out like a week later they were going to reprint it in December, which I don't even know if that's really happened. The prices have not moved 1 inch, so who knows. But I bought a ton of these singles just because I didn't have a lot of 151 singles, and Japanese was much cheaper. However, I bought them off eBay, and eBay was a lot more expensive than other marketplaces. I didn't really do my research, so I kind of overpaid for almost every single card by like $1 or so. So that's why I included them, because I definitely overpaid. But yeah, not a ton of like crazy bad investments. These ones that are bad are actually like still, breaking even or profitable. So like this one, I'm actually profitable, decent amount. And then these I'm just breaking even on, pretty much. So those are my worst investments. I mean, you guys see everything I buy. I'm transparent on this channel. There's maybe a few things I missed that aren't doing too hot. However, nothing glaringly sticks out to me. So it's about to be my last video of 2024. This could be 2025 already. Happy New Year. Anyways, whether or not it's still 2024. And I'll see you in the new year.